leaders visit Russia. And the American winter storm leaves thousands without power. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi started a visit to China to attend the opening ceremony of the 24th Winter Olympics, which is being held in the Chinese capital, Beijing. The president's visit came at the invitation of the Chinese President Xi Jinping. President al-Sisi attended the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics along with the Chinese President Xi Jinping, head of the International Olympic Committee Thomas Bach, as well as a number of presidents and prime ministers. During the visit, President al-Sisi holds summit talks with the Chinese president on ways to boost the bilateral relations that witnessed a qualitative leap in recent years at all levels. The summit talks also include the continuation of the consultations and the mutual coordination on a number of regional and international files of common interest. The visit comes in light of the close and the strategic relations that bind Egypt and China. The Egyptian-Chinese relations have witnessed unprecedented development over the past few years. Under the leadership of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, Egypt and China have forged deeper ties. The details follow.
The Egyptian-Chinese relations have witnessed unprecedented development over the past few years. Under the leadership of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, Egypt and China have forged ever deeper ties. The two countries elevated the bilateral relations further to a comprehensive strategic partnership. The Egyptian-Chinese relations and cooperation have continued to grow in various domains. The two countries witnessed massive growth in their economic and trade cooperation as bilateral trade volume grew rapidly. Cooperation in health, culture and education between the two countries also continued to grow. The cooperation between the two countries in joint projects made huge progress, which further strengthened bilateral cooperation relations between Cairo and Beijing. As Egypt is one of the fastest growing emerging markets, the Egyptian-Sino-economic relations continue to thrive. Chinese officials have reiterated that China is ready to work with Egypt to deepen the prospects of their development strategies, expand cooperation in production capacity, infrastructure, new energy, space and aviation, as well as high-tech industries, among other fields. They also reiterated that China will continue to support Egypt's production of vaccines to help the country fight COVID-19 pandemic.
Ukrainian troops trained at the Yavorev military base with missiles, launchers and other military hardware delivered by the U.S. as part of a security package to shore up Ukraine as it braces for a possible Russian military offensive. Washington has said that it would continue to support Ukraine amid concerns in Kiev and among the Western allies over tens of thousands of Russian troops amassed on the border. Russia denies planning a military offensive. The French president and the German chancellor will head to Moscow and Kiev in the coming weeks, adding to the diplomatic efforts to try to find a way out of the growing tensions. The French President Emmanuel Macron is scheduled to visit Moscow on Monday and Kiev on Tuesday, while the German Olaf Scholz will travel to Kiev on February the 14th and Moscow on February the 15th. The details follow.
The French president and the German chancellor will head to Moscow and Kiev in the coming weeks, adding to diplomatic efforts to try to find a way out of the growing tensions. France's Emmanuel Macron is scheduled to visit Moscow on Monday and Kiev Tuesday, while Germany's Olaf Scholz will travel to Kiev on February 14th and Moscow on February 15th. The high-level visits come as China has backed Russia's demand that NATO be precluded from expanding to Ukraine, and after the US accused the Kremlin of an elaborate plot to fabricate an attack by Ukrainian forces that Russia could use as a pretext to make military action. The US has not provided detailed information backing up the claims, which Moscow has vehemently denied. while France is a major player in NATO and is moving troops to Romania as part of the alliance's preparation for a possible Russian